Over the weekend, I was trying to think of a little extra Christmas present for my little sister. I nearly did the safe and easy option of a bath bomb or a pair of socks, but I thought, wait a second, card games. She loves Slay the Spire, and what game just got 3 big wins at the Game Awards? Balatro. And so I ventured over to the Google Play Store and initially got frustrated by the lack of a clear way to just gift someone a game, but then I got distracted by this little symbol, PEGI 18. Wait, sorry, I totally did that wrong.
PEGI 18.
And I was like, is there something I'm missing here? Maybe I'm just bad at the game, and once you progress far enough, it just gets all sick and twisted, like don't hug me, I'm scared. Maybe this isn't a game I should buy for her, before remembering she's now an adult and not the small child I used to make Minecraft videos with. Back to Balatro. That age rating had me bewildered, and it also had developer Local Thunk bewildered, as he made very clear on Twitter over the weekend. So what the hell is going on? Now, to understand the issue at hand, first we've got to go over what Balatro actually is, other than a dark vacuum that swallows time itself. Well, it takes poker and essentially turns it into a roguelike deck builder. The main gameplay revolves around playing valid poker hands and combining them with these spicy joker cards, which have all sorts of effects and multipliers, all with the aim of beating a certain score. It's a simple premise, but not too simple, with plenty of room for super rewarding combos. And that's basically it. No intense gore, no huge anime titties, no real justification for an 18 rating. Well, except if you're PEGI. You see, for them, the fact that Balatro is merely based around poker is enough to bung it under the label of gambling. In fact, their reasoning can be found over on their website. They say, this game teaches, by the way of images, information, and gameplay, skills and knowledge that are used in poker. During gameplay, the player is rewarded with chips for playing certain hands. Because these are hands that exist in the real world, this knowledge and skill could be transferred to a real-life game of poker. So even though the game isn't actually poker, doesn't include betting money as part of its gameplay, and lacks any microtransactions or loot boxes, PEGI have still concluded that this is only for adults. Now, maybe if they had referenced how Ben Starr treated that poor banana in the recent Friends of Jimbo Pack 3 trailer and were like, yeah, too scary, I'd be more sympathetic. But no, someone has clearly just made a very silly decision. And that's what solo developer Local Thunk seems to think too. He recently tweeted, since PEGI gave us an 18+ rating for having evil playing cards, maybe I should add microtransactions and loot boxes and real gambling to lower that rating to 3+, like EA Sports FC. He then writes, this is comedy, before linking to the EA Sports FC page on the PEGI website. And yep, the football game, infamous for its predatory Ultimate Team mode where players can pay real money to gamble on packs, all within an incredibly pay-to-win framework which incentivizes said gambling, that's
PEGI 3.
And it just very much paints this image that it doesn't matter if it is gambling or not, just whether it looks like gambling. It's the same reason Pokemon cards can dress itself with cutesy artwork while financially crippling fully functional adults. And it's that double standard that has particularly irked Local Thunk, saying, if these other games were rated properly, I'd happily accept the weirdo 18+. The red logo looks kinda dope. Now, it's worth noting that PEGI is just one ratings board and they cover most of Europe. The US's ESRB made Balatro 10+, while Germany's infamously strict USK gave it a 12+, the same as their rating for EA Sports FC. But there clearly needs to be some clarity, because following PEGI's logic, merely looking like gambling is enough for an 18 rating, which is a bit awkward when you remember how common casino levels are in video games. Classics like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 had the Casino Night Zone, while this year's Golden Child Astrobot literally has a level that requires you to use slot machines. Both of those are child-friendly games, but I guess they just get a pass for some reason. But hey, perhaps this is another way that Balatro helps change the industry for the better. 1, it's just a fantastic game for players. 2, Local Thunk uses every opportunity to champion other indie devs and their games. And now it's played a 3 of a kind by pointing out the glaring lack of regulation and consistency on loot boxes and actual gambling. Oh god, did I just name a valid poker hand? Man, YouTube, I'm sorry, please don't. Please subscribe if you liked this video. We're a very tiny channel and it really does help us out. You're welcome for the Balatro Christmas present suggestion. I mean, seriously, if you don't know what to get someone for Christmas, Balatro, baby. Otherwise, I'll see you here on Wednesday for the next GINX News.